Well, hello there, another week, another video, and today I thought I'd talk about a bag that nobody seems to be talking about anymore. This is the Senreve Mini Maestra. I've had this bag for a few years now, and I'll go into some of the reasons as to why I'm not using it anymore, but it's a cute bag, and I thought I'd just show you what my thoughts are on it and just show you around the bag for those of you who've been sleeping under a rock and don't know what it is all about. So the Senreve came on the scene quite a while ago, I'd say somewhere around 2019, and they were supposed to be the people who came up with luxury bags that didn't quite break the bank and which would come up with a luxury work bag, right? So the bigger bags can fit laptops and are built to fit, tablets or electronic devices. When I got this bag, I didn't really need it to hold my electronic devices. I just needed a nice sort of everyday bag that would fit lots of things, and I got really attracted to this bag because of its wonderful green color. This is in a forest green, and it's also got this wonderful stamped leather as well, as you can see. And it's been really durable. It's lasted quite a while, but I'll take you around the bag, and there's been some wear and tear issues as well, so I'll show you what they are as you go along. The measurements on the Senreve website are true to size, so it's about 22 centimeters across at the base, 29 at the top, 17 at from top to bottom, and 14 along the base. You'll see that there aren't any external pockets apart from this back pocket here, which is good if you're going on the train or the bus and you just need a card for easy access. You'll see this is where the strap mechanism is as well, and you'll also see that there is this front detailing all around here and a front buckle. So in terms of how you wear the bag, there are lots of ways to wear it, and which is why I like it quite a bit. You can wear it as a top handle, which this is adjusted for right now. You can as a shoulder sling. You can carry it as a top handle, or if you pull these straps through like so, this converts into a backpack and you can just carry it around very easily. Now, it's useful, but the one thing to note is that with all these ways of carrying the bag around, it does tilt forward quite a lot because of the design. So it's one of those things which everybody sort of noticed, and I think lots of people have commented on it as well. If you don't use this all that often, you probably won't worry about it too much. But yeah, the ease of conversion is one of its major selling points. One thing I will want to point out is that after a few years of wear, well, I won't say a few years even, just about a year or so of wear, you will see the cracking along the strap here from it being pulled through and sort of being held against the metal loops here. So that's one thing to be aware of. The leather sort of worn down in places, so the stamping sort of rubbed out a bit as well. But yeah, overall, if you want a bag that can convert quite easily, I'd say this is one of those bags that can do so quite well. And in here, this bag is kind of hard to break into if you've got it all done up properly, so it is good for traveling. One thing I will say on these straps is in some of my other Senreve products, I've noticed that the glazing's sort of worn off and the layers have started peeling apart. That's not been the case for this bag yet, thankfully, but you can see some creases on the leather here. There is a front buckle, and then you open up your flap, and then there's a zip pocket up here. And the interior of the bag is this wonderful blue micro suede. You can tell after a certain amount of time the micro suede has started to peel here, and there's a bit of staining, but all in all the interior is pretty good. You've got quite a lot of nice interior compartments in here, which I really like, and you've also got an interior key ring, which is also very handy. One thing I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but you can see that this buckle, the glazing on this buckle has worn out quite a bit, and it's cracked quite badly. So this is after repeated use, and I'm not really surprised because you have to keep bending the buckle to get in and out of the bag. How I normally carry it is I wouldn't zip up the bag, but I'd slot the strap through and then close it like that. And then in terms of getting in and out of the bag, I'd open this buckle and lift it up. So that's why this buckle has seen quite a lot of wear and tear. But still, you know, it is a bit of a design flaw in my view, but it's not the end of the world. So this bag is roomy. It can fit so many things. So let me just show you what it can fit. I have my compact wallet. I have another card case. I have my umbrella. You could fit a larger umbrella in it as well. There's plenty of space in there for it. I've got my sunglasses. Let's see, let's put in my notebook. This, as I've said before, is the equivalent of the Louis Vuitton Agenda PM. Now, it can also fit a normal sized book, so this is one of my favorite books before the coffee gets cold. Nice book recommendation. There is a back pocket at the back here, which I can put it in, and this is meant for like a Kindle or a tiny tablet. I think it fits up to a 10-inch, but it goes in quite nicely and it fits here. I've got one lip gloss. I will stick it in the front pocket here. I've got another lipstick which I can also fit in here if I want. I've got hand sanitizer, and I've got tissues that can go in the back pocket. I've got house keys, and I've got car keys. And as you can tell, there's still loads of room left at the top. There's a pen slot here, and there's another card slot here that I haven't quite utilized. There is also another zip pocket in the front. So it's a zip pocket, two slip pockets plus a pen holder plus one open pocket here in the front, and you can put your card in the back pocket of the bag over here. Of course, now this bag is really quite heavy because I filled it pretty full, but as you can tell, it can fit everything you need and then some, for a day in the town, for walking around for quite often. You can also fit a small bottle of water in it as well if you take other things out. I have done that before when I'm traveling with this bag, but honestly, I haven't really touched it for too long because I've just been so kind of put off by the wear and tear actually. So the buckle's sort of flimsy now because I think the layers of leather have been breaking through. And the one thing I will say about senreve is I did sort of send these pictures of wear and tear to them, and they've basically just said, go to a cobbler and fix it, we're not going to help you, which was slightly disappointing. But yeah, as you can tell, there are bits and pieces of wear and tear all around this bag. So how's it held up after 4 years of owning it and probably about 1.5 years of really heavy usage? Not the best. You know, it's still a really nice functional bag. And yeah, if you want something that does everything and still looks pretty neat, this is probably a bag that you can still consider, but I'm not entirely certain that I would repurchase it for myself, not after all the wear and tear issues that I've seen with it. I forgot to say it also has feet, which is quite a nice touch. But as you can tell, because the base leather is not too sort of stiff, it's sort of been pushed in a bit by the wear and tear. But yeah, I mean, it's nice having the feet as well. But overall, it is a bit of a chunky bag, bit heavy as well. But I still like it in terms of the design, right? In terms of the overall execution, I do wish they'd sort of put a bit more thought into the glazing of the leather components, but I suppose you can't really complain. At the time I bought it, it was about $800 or $850. This size is now about $1,050, and that's in Singapore dollars that we're talking. So it's not really expensive, but one would have hoped that for $1,000 they would have put in a bit more effort into its design and overall execution. Anyway, this is the bag. It has held up somewhat well. But yeah, hope you found it useful. And if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, or comment down below if you've got one of these bags and what your experience with senreve is. Otherwise, yeah, that's it. See you next time. Bye.